it to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nice on top of nice, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. How are we doing? Hope everyone is well. Morning Zoom guys. How are we doing? Hope everyone is well in there. Hope everyone is well in the YouTube chat as well. And yeah, let's get it. What a crazy day yesterday, guys. Damn, man, damn. What a move, right, on DJ here. I mean, it's like so random, this move come out of nowhere. And they made sure to make sure everyone was screwed before this move came in here. And then they scare you with interventions and boom, CPI comes. Thank you, sir, straight towards the upside. So let's go ahead and do the analysis here. Let's go ahead and do the analysis and have a look at what the hell is going on. Today is also another exciting day for GBP because today we have GBP interest rates as well, which is inflation rate, sorry, which is the same as yesterday's USD CPI. And we'll speak about gold because it sent gold rocketing as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Today's pretty jam-packed day. We have 11 a.m. We have CPI news. We'll see what happens with this news here. Maybe we could capitalize if CPI brings in volume. Who knows? We can capitalize off a news move here. Play a little bit of a risky Wednesday here. Wide stop loss Wednesday, something like that. Don't know what to call it, but you know, we'll see what we can do with that. And then later on in New York, we have, you know, full-on red folders here. Definitely a lot of volume. And with how price has been moving, it's going to be super exciting to see if we can grab scalps here and there, because that's our job. And that's good enough, you know, as long as there's volume and we can find some sort of clear direction, we can look for, you know, we can look for some scalps here and there. No questions about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a markup here, see what the hell we got going on, because we need to start on the weekly here, and we are very close to my quarterly target. Actually, don't need to remove drawings so my quarterly target was based on a 3-month chart here, which is also where this weekly wick is. I wonder how far I can rewind, and we can see what we got going on here. So we're allowed to do a weekly, which is good. Can we see what we have on a daily? Yes, so we have a daily resistance right around here. So we're going to mark this up as our daily resistance. So this is DR. And then on a 4-hour time frame, are we allowed? Yes, we are allowed. Cool. So on a 4-hour time frame, we have a lot of resistance. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark it like this to know where we are on a 4-hour. Boom. We have this here, boom. And then this here, boom. So we have all our levels. And then quarterly targets, quarterly target. And then we'll go and see which one's relevant, which one's not relevant, and take it from there. Realistically, we'll be targeting key levels here, but it's just good to know where we are on the chart. But realistically, we will be targeting key levels. So let's see what we got. Damn, so we're above all of these 3-4 hour resistances. We're above. And we've just created a new one right here. Retesting back, closed above here. So the next one is really daily resistance. This is our 4-hour support right here. Like that. And then this one is not really relevant anymore. So let's see how this looks on lower time frame. Probably going, yeah, that's fine. This one, let's move it up to the top of the range here. Yeah, let's just move it like that. So we do have, so what we'll do is we'll just make this, yeah, let's see what we got going on. So we'll just make this the top of the range here. Boom. 15-minute here. Yeah, crazy move here, crazy move. So how much we have as a breakout? We have 13, 14 pips as a breakout. If things get crazy, remember we have CPI news. CPIs can send this thing nuts, man. This might be buy the rumor, sell the news type scenario here. So could be very, very interesting. What I want to do here is bring back some key levels actually. I want to bring back some key levels. Let's see what we can do here. Damn, my last key level is here. So let's bring back some key levels, clone this and clone this. So let's go with 188. Go with 188. And we go with 188 500 as well. And we will go with 170 500 as well. So let's see. We can move that there like this. We go with 500, 187.500. Perfect. So now we have a bit of lines here on the chart. You know, we're inside of our range. So basically the way we're going to play this today is wait for news and see if we can capitalize on a news move here. Because if news moves heavy, we could look to kind of scalp it, right? We can, you know, look to scalp it. That's kind of what I'm populating. But just get some clarity with news here. Gold is also very interesting. So just going to put this GBP CPI news. Yeah. So this is a big one. Now let's go ahead and look at gold. This thing's crazy. Gold absolutely went nuts yesterday. Managed to catch some buys here on this pullback. This was perfect. This is exactly what you want to see after news. You know, you have your resistance. I mean, it wasn't more perfect than this setup. I mean, it doesn't get easier. 15-minute closes above. Pulls back, retest your line perfectly, and then breaks the high. I managed to... Somehow, I closed at a scalp here. I closed at around 12 pips here. I was happy. I was in and out. I was using the 1 minute time frame to manage the trade. But if I held a little runner here, that would be a nice 100 pip banger here. Absolute 100 pip banger. But I can't complain. You don't go broke taking profits, right? But look at this point to point. It was super nice here. Look at that. Exact at the previous daily support. So let's go ahead and look at, you know, crazy market movement here. First of all, what are we doing on the weekly, right? We have to understand that this big pullback here, you know, could still potentially be a top wick on the weekly, or this could be a support for gold's upside continuation here and forming a massive higher low here before retesting, at least maybe even retesting highs again before rolling over later on. What's super interesting here, you know, we pulled back into this daily support perfectly, retesting this zone. This daily candle closure is key here. This daily candle closing above this resistance here is key. You know, if we were to continue down anytime soon, we would want to respect this resistance at 1958. Shot straight past there, and now you're kind of watching that zone, because how this zone is going to work here is that as long as price respects around this zone, then we're probably going to see more upside, or at least play within a range and slowly continue. Once we start closing dailies below here, then we can start populating a little bit more downside and see what ends up happening there. but until we close below there, now we have a support zone being formed on the chart. So right now we have news coming in, so news could be crazy in New York. You know, we have a lot of folders coming in. For the folders on news, we have PPI, which is basically going to follow the same as CPI yesterday, because we are seeing energy costs and stuff like that come down. So it's probably priced into today, so you'll probably see a move up, a move down, something like that. Retail sales will cause a little bit of a you know, small move up and down here as well, I think, and especially if it comes back a bit random. But I think looking at what happened yesterday, I would be very, very, very surprised to see another, you know, 300 pip move here. But you know, 100 pip move is not out the question, and you kind of play it. I'll be playing it the same way I played yesterday, waiting for news to come out, look for structure, and then try to play continuation here. That would be my same type of analysis here. So we'll see what happens. As for today, we're sitting right at this daily support here. So I mean, if we can create structure, we can trade to the daily support and above it. Especially if we pull back into the range and leave it. There is options to play gold here inside of the range if support is created. And yeah, this is a nice 30-minute close outside the range. Would like to see this 1 hour close, preferably start to close above, you know, in 16 minutes here above 1969. And then see what we can do with that in terms of gold. See if we can catch some sort of scalp in this zones. Overall bullish on gold. Even if price leaves here, I need to see structure below. Be very, very careful. A lot of people are going to try rip sells once it breaks this support down here. But after such a push up, you know, it could just end up being a dip down and then continue. You saw this when gold used to push like this. I'll show you what's similar. Let's go find, yeah, something like this, right? You see it break below the support, everyone try sell, not today, right? Then once we create structure below, this is the key thing, the structure created below, right? We get below it and then create resistance. That gives you the move, right? So similar thing here. Don't be you know, trying to rip sells as soon as it breaks this support down here. Be very, very careful. And yeah, this is exactly what you need to be watching here. So we're retesting the highs here, which is quite nice. See what this 5 minute does here. You know, we have 15 minutes till news. For Gbp news, which is super important, they're expecting a big change here. This is really important. They're expecting inflation to come down by 2% here. They're expecting a 2% reduction in inflation, which is a pretty hefty reduction here. And yeah, if it doesn't come back as expected, you'll probably see this GBP continue here. You'll probably see this GBP continue here towards the upside. But if it does come back as expected or better than expected, then you probably have a buy the news, buy the rumor, sell the news type scenario here, and it will be super interesting to see how this comes out. I do expect a big move on the CPI news today. I do expect a really big move here. Question is that do we get a wick up first or a wick down first? But definitely can capitalize. So looking at this, you know, gonna look at this, you know, interestingly here to see what ends up happening. So not gonna make any calls, but we will see. We will put in the chat closer to the time. Let's put a vote here in chat. Let's see what we got going. Let's see. I'll put a poll in the chat. What are we saying for Gbp news? Let's see what we got going. Let's see what you guys saying. Up or down? So I put it in chat here, and we'll see. You guys can vote in chat. That's basically the analysis. If you guys enjoyed the analysis, almost 500 of us in here. Let me know. Leave a like here. Almost 500 of us in here. 72 likes. We can do better. Come on, guys. If we can do the YouTube business, you know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Let's get it today. Let's see what the chart brings us today. So yeah. Hi Ari, what's the? I want to know, when you guys trade 1 minute time frame, doesn't mean need to wait for any setup, or you just capitalize on bullish trend. Nothing is based, like the yesterday's trade was based on 15-minute time frame, not 1 minute. 1 minute was only utilized for entry and management here, right? So the trade was 15, set up 1, close above the range. But I just don't want to sit here and hold 50 pip stops. Right? I don't want to hold 59 pip stops here. So I can use momentum and lower time frame to get in and have management points once structure is created on 1 minute above, you see. You can just use this structure as management points. You don't need to run the full, right? No need to run the full stop loss. So yeah, wide stop Wednesday. Let's see what ends up happening. 88,400. Yeah, just be careful with this news here. If close above 88,400, you're too late in the move. You know, you pretty much want to trade to 88,400 as a target. We can also discuss it we'll also discuss after the stream how that entry worked. Don't worry about that. For the key levels, David, how it works is that it's just even numbers and halves, right? So 0.500. This is just, if you notice, if you go back and look at, price loves to respect these levels. It's because algorithms are coded on them. It's very easy, and there's a lot of liquidity around those levels. So it's just easy for algorithms to be coded in 500 because it's quicker to type and stuff like that. And it's just something from the past. And we notice that these key levels love to be respected. So we just keep them on the charts. Make sure you guys do the YouTube business. Really would appreciate it. Get up to 200 likes. Oh, good, David. Let's see what you guys are voting here. 50, almost 50-50. Have 127 votes here. 51% of people are saying down. 49% of people are saying up. We will see closer to news what people end up choosing here. Will be interesting. Hello, Harry. When to wait for structure to form after breakout and when to take a trade right after breakout? Depending on the move, right? It depends on the move, right? If it's been a massive move, I prefer structure. If it's heavy volume like CPI, you know, you don't really need structure. But yesterday, this was a pretty much picture perfect setup. When you get the 15-minute closing, like we got the structure formed. This is why it's so nice. Structure was formed. Price pulled back, then closed above. Pretty easy. When that happens, pretty easy. Right? We see price pull back, close above, and then the next candle even makes a beautiful bottom wick where exactly pinpoint to your resistance line. It's pretty nice, you know, and it didn't break the high first, so you enter when it breaks the high. It's pretty clean. All right, we have 15-minute candle closing bearish here. Have to be careful buying these breakouts. We want to see this 1 hour candle close outside the range. That will help us in terms of, you know, we do have good space, you know, 17 pips we're playing with here. How far do you look left to determine the support and resistance? As far as possible, man. You always take most recent. Sometimes, you know, you have to go pretty far back. But the further I go back, the more I just rely on like key levels, to be honest. Especially when you can't go back. Like now, I can only go back on like a 4-hour time frame. So realistically now, I'm just, you know, using level to level. Because economic conditions are drastically different between now and then. But this move was crazy on GJ, man. The GBP made it so hard for you to catch this, right? It's like, don't buy highs here, right? No pullback. At least gold gave a pullback. That's why I picked gold over GJ yesterday, is at least I had a pullback. I had a pullback to get in. But GJ was just like, we're not going to have any volume during London. We're going to push every day during NY and Asian. And then during NY the day before, anyone who's trying to hold long-term buys, we're going to fuck them on long-term buys here. Make sure that they lose their trade. and scare them with intervention so that they don't re-enter, because who will re-enter a breakout trade here? Then all the breakout traders yesterday get faked out, and then CPI comes and just does this madness. This is the difference between what's this called? Hindsight trading and trading it during the moment. You look back at this in hindsight, you say, oh, this is easy. Even me looking back at this, I wouldn't say this is easy, because I don't see any entry. Even this 15 did not close above the wick. Then this next 15, no bottom wick. Then this, by this time, you're kind of like, now I'm just FOMOing into the move. So really not easy. And if you try to hold longs, you are going against the heavy chance of an intervention. And if you move to break even, your longs were tapped. Your longs were tapped. You know? Unless you're in longs all the way from the beginning of the month, which would be a really Chad move here to predict that. If you could get into the longs from the beginning of the month, that is a very smart move, but very scary with all of these interventions we had, right? Very scary. There was a lot here. So every single long you took, even if you longed here, when it came to the top of the range, you went break even, this took you out. Then if you tried to long again and you put your stop below the range, this took you out. Yeah, it's not easy, man, to hold longs here. Are you trading CPI in 8 minutes? I'm not trading news open. I'm not trading news open. When news comes out, I'm not buy stopping, sell stopping. I'm not here to gamble. I'm not here to gamble. But I will, you know, if price starts moving heavy, I will look to see if I can scalp. No question, you know, that I might have a look at. Of course, slightly riskier, but happy to take the risk. You know, if we have volume here, I'm going to make use of it. And if I see an opportunity in terms of price closing below zones or above zones, and we're seeing price pull back. We discussed this in the exclusive group yesterday about how price can potentially pull back after news and we can take quick scalps. I'll probably look into that. Where do you study price action? YouTube channel, man. I made a full YouTube channel for that reason, to help you guys. There's a lot of great videos on here. I'd recommend all of you to check it out. Definitely check it out. If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to do the YouTube business. I know it sucks me asking, but the likes really do help support the stream and show me that you guys are enjoying it. It's just part of the game. What percent will you risk? Oh, it's 1 to 3% max, you know. I need to see how it comes out. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. Can we sell stop and buy stop during CPI? CPI with small SL and big TP? Is it a good idea? I think it's a very silly idea. Unless you want to gamble. It's up to you. You either go to the casino or you gamble today. You choose. I'm not a gambler. I like to trade based on structure formed and have a plan towards my trade. So, no, I wouldn't recommend that. $15 if you're going to close in the range again on gold. Gold is trying to create support here, which is interesting. I wonder if GBP CPI can affect gold here. It can. You can see money leave the GBP and come into gold. But would you see money leave gold and go into the GBP is the question. Because this 5-minute setup here looks interesting. Three minutes to this to close. I'll probably wait 3 minutes here. Right, get your votes in, get your votes in. Let's see, last chance to vote here. 3 minutes till news. It's 50. It's almost 50-50, man. This is interesting. It's 50-50. More people are saying up now. More people are saying up. GU 200 lot short. This one goes to your ex. It better win, man. It better win. It's gonna go in circles. What if it does nothing? What about all this hype we see yesterday for it to do nothing? If it does nothing, this is gonna be so anticlimactic here. Alright, I'm gonna close up the votes here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Last chance, put in your votes. Let's have a look. So, for all the gamblers in chat, right? We have 51% saying up, 48% saying down. So, half of the people are going to make money and half of the people are going to lose money. Or you just wait. You just wait like me and wait and see what happens and then capitalize off that. Matthew is ready, huh? We should have 277 likes. Yeah, I think people prefer to vote than press like. If they can vote, then they can press like. That's facts, though. None of them do 100% loss. Would be interesting to see. Do it on demo. Well, let's see here. 46 seconds. 1% sitting out. 46 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, don't play games, guys. Here, don't play games. Don't do anything stupid. Save your bullets. But let's see what happens here. Full margin. Oh. I swear, if this does nothing, this is gonna be so anticlimactic. So anticlimactic. This thing's dumping. Okay. I told you it's dumping. Okay, will it flip? I want to know what the news came up. Actual, same as expected. So that should be slightly negative for pound. That's it? Come on, GJ. You do all of this yesterday. And today you give us this? You give us this? This is how dead London session is, man. Not even volume for news. Thank you, GJ. I'm going to go trade gold. You can stay by yourself here. See, gold above daily resistance could be interesting. 1 hour has a good close here, but no bottom wick. No bottom wick on the 1 hour. I need a bottom wick on the 1 hour on gold. Very important. Damn, GJ. You do a 300 rip yesterday. 300 pip rip yesterday on USD news. And on GBP news, you give us 15 pips. I was here, I had bullets ready to catch if it dumped here, man. Okay, GG. That's just showing you how dead London volume has been these days, man. If news can... Look at New York give you... And it's not even GBP news. It was USD news gives you a rip of 157 pips. But GBP news... Don't hate on GBP. On GJ, we have a love-hate relationship, me and GJ. You know, she'll understand. She'll understand, don't worry. Well, let's see how this candle ends up closing here. See what gold... Gold is also trying to make a bottom wick here. Come on, do it. Make a bottom wick on the 1 hour. We need it for future trades. Yeah, now it's kicking into gear here. It's kicking into gear. Any gains this week? Yeah, I'm 2 trades this week. 1 break even, 1 win. So yeah, definitely some gains. Happy with that. Cannot complain. Midweek. Still have today, tomorrow, and the next day. Rest in peace to London session. Why CPI showing in red? It came out better than expected. Because better numbers for CPI, if inflation is better, then it means it's less strength in the pound because they will not increase interest rates. So it's good to see inflation come down though. That's positive for the UK economy. Solid, happy trading. Same to you, brother. Looking for buys on gold right now. Have we made a bottom wick? Come on, gold. Just make a bottom wick here. Yo. What are you waiting for? Yeah, once this candle makes a bottom wick, I think we're good to try opportunities above 1970, 900. Above that daily area. We should be good. Not gonna tell my ex about this. How much was stop loss yesterday? I ran about 20 pips. I'll explain after stream. Make sure I'll explain after stream the exact entry and everything like that. How it worked. But yeah, we always discuss this, right? You just run it below 5 stops. Break of 15 high is easy. This easy trade break of 15 high like this. Boom. It wants to make a bottom wick so bad. You are with, do you use C-Trader or MT5? I use MT5. Well, here's its bottom wick, finally. Send something in general chat, I can have a look at it for you. Did not take this trade. What was this on gold? What time frame was that? 15. Oh, back here? Yeah, that's too early. But it would have played out, which is nice to see. See what plans we got in here as well. GBPUSD plan. Let's have a look. Load for me, please. Are you going to make a video on yesterday my news entry? No. It's same as yesterday, same spot. Damn. No, I will just speak about my news entry to the guys in the exclusive because they understand it. We have videos explaining it. But it's simple, guys. 15-minute close above the range. It's a setup we take all the time. It's nothing special, nothing fancy, nothing hidden, nothing I don't talk about. Pull back, close above the range. That's it. Just I was changing the way I manage my stop loss to have tighter stop loss. Setup 5 on GJ 1 minute. Yo, relax. You could play it, but you'd be break even now. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't trust it, man. If this 5-minute close is bullish, then maybe. It's not big enough of a move. There's not enough volume, man. Even news is not giving us a big push. Even if you get in this trade, you only have 11 pips for it to complete the whole move again. It was probably priced in. Yeah, it was priced in, but at least you want to see a faster reaction here, not just a 15-minute slow. This is a candle we used to get in our trades. This is a candle that news is causing now. just not enough range here, man. I was looking at the average candle size from last year. Not much change though. Session, not average candle sizes in general. Session. Look at the 15-minute candle before the session and the 15-minute candle after London Open. So 15 minutes before London Open, 15 minutes after. Or do the same with the 30. You'll see the difference. But the overall candle, no, we are seeing price push, but everything, it's either intervention has pushed it, CPI has pushed it, Asian session has pushed it. I'm here to listen, not to trade, in preparation for the New York session. Oh, good, man. You trade personal or funded? Personal. What indicators do you use? EYES. Tell us how bottom wick works. It's a wick that is created when most candles open. And we want a bottom wick so that when we're taking buys, we don't get stuck in a candle that has no bottom wicks. Are GJ sells risky? Yes, they are risky. You are correct about that. They are risky, but I don't see any value selling until at least you are doing something below this area here. Been looking for that indicator for 2 days. You can't find it anywhere. Check my entry. Okay, I'll check it after when it loads. Yeah, same as GJ realistically, huh? Gold, listen to my command. Yes. It's making its bottom wick now. Five-minute candle close on GJ. Did it close bullish? Yeah, technically did close bullish. Long wick though. If this was clean here, nice thunder if we were bearish, right? Will gold retest around 1963, 1960 for bigger move? We don't know where it will retest first. You can't say. Is it red eyes? Nah, guys. It's not red eyes. Took me too long to figure out. Waiting for monthly candle to close and buy a breakout there. Why is this? Yeah, GU is kind of like GJ, huh? But even more of an aggressive range here. When you're planning to open some spots for xauusd, is kind of profitable, still want to invest more into knowledge? Sounds good, man. Should be opening by tomorrow. I have a timer on the website. I just need to update it, but tomorrow I'm planning to open it. So you guys can secure a spot tomorrow. And yeah, looking forward to it. I'm down 2K on Gbpjpy. It's not good, man. It's unfortunate. Hopefully you have a plan, because maybe you're down 2K, but you have a plan and long term you're going to be profitable, because, you know, sometimes there will be losses. If you don't have a plan, that's a bad 2K to be down. You know, you need to understand what's happening. It's okay if his account is yeah, exactly. Yeah, if his account is 2 million 100K, yeah, he's fine. Nothing to worry about there, right? Why the sudden drop? Oh, you tried to buy the highs. Sudden drop was because of CPI news. That's why I wouldn't be trading before CPI news. Definitely not a good idea. CPI, no volume, GG. Passed phase 1 yesterday. Well done, man. Now for phase 2, and then the real work starts once you get your funded account. Right? Then the real work starts. What are we saying, guys? Wick fill or rejection? Put in your votes. Wick fill or rejection? Rejection. Hey, come on, you're saying late, man. You're saying late. It's rejecting, and now you're saying rejection. Not you guys in Zoom, but the guys in YouTube. What about crab? What if it crabs? Here's a rejection. We have closed back above the range. I wonder if this candle can close bearish and the next one can close bullish. Might be a inside range scalp opportunity here. How do you check my Discord? Link is in the description. You can see it there. Clean traffic towards the upside. Yeah, we'll see. We might have a 5-minute thunderstorm here in 1 minute as well. Only 8 pip BE though. Not the best BE. But I mean, if you're buying so low in the range, maybe it can pop straight through the top of the range here. Could be a banging position. Will NY react to this news when they wake up? No, it's already done. Priced in from yesterday. Do you trade New York on Discord? Yeah, we have a New York live chat room. And then we have New York streams once a week. Today, actually, every Wednesday. Nice little thunderstorm here I'm looking at. Break of this high. Damn, kind of missed it. See what it does at 88 here. I don't know if I need to force a trade in this range here. 8 pips. 15 pip stop can run. 9 pip stop here. No bottom wick on the 5. It has a nipple wick here. Can you change the red color in your bank app? Why? What's going on with your bank app? What's gold doing? No wick on your broker? I'll check mine. I have nipple. I have nipple. Next major resistance for GJ, it's gonna be back up at the top of the range, 88,173. Show pictures. What's the purple line for? These purple lines are just key levels, so they're like every 500 spot, even numbers basically, even numbers and key levels. It's a choppy range in here. Instagram will ban us. 50-minute close is setup number 2. Yes, it would be considered a setup 2 here. But you would kind of have to, you would have to run stops down here at the bottom of the range. You have to give it room. On gold? No, it won't really be a setup 2 because you're buying into this resistance here. So it'd be tough. And if 5 can close above here, would be a little bit interesting. Close right at it. Probably best to wait for a close above here on gold. So quick rejection from the 1 hour level on GJ, difficult to go up. Where's your 1 hour level? This one here, 036. $990, we're above $990. Gold, please. Yeah, we looked at gold. We're waiting for above this zone. We probably, best would be to get in above this zone here. Please, is Nightbot moderator in this channel? It's a bot. So it's just posts links and stuff like that. Official links and stuff. That's what it is. There are mods in this channel. Look for positions every day and take a setup. Yep, that's basically how it works. Have you ever tried your methods on crypto? Yes, I have. That's where I started them. Set up 250-minute on GJ? Yes, it is a possibility here, but you need to run wide stops. You need to run 24 pips. It will be negative RR. So if it's something you want to do, it is a possibility here. We could also look to buy a bottom wick. If price comes back down to here, retest here on a bottom wick, could be interesting, especially if it has yeah, it's a 1-to-1, I guess. Yeah, especially if it has the quick move down. Thoughts on long on USD CAD? Is it bullish or bearish? What's the bias on USD CAD? Well, daily closed bearish, 4-hour closed bearish. It's not a good idea to long, right? You're going against daily closing bearish and 4-hour going closing bearish. For the to long this, you need price going above 1.37038, you know, to long this. Gold pushing, I'm watching it, yeah. Need a bottom wick on this 15 though. I want a bottom wick on this 15. Give me a sec, just go toilet, come back. Yeah, GJ rejecting this level right now. It's a tight range this. It's a very tight range this. Even if I took the 5 thunder, would, you know, I mean, you'd be entered here, what's that? 6-7 pips? Not enough, right? That's why you need wide stops and just trust that this plays out over the rest of the day, which it very much could, but it depends if that's the approach you want to go. If that's the approach you want to go, you can buy on this bottom wick here and then put stops below the range somewhere here and then leave it for the rest of the day if you trust that this is going to continue. You know? But that's just not my style. I rather look for to be in and out as quick as possible. Not sure about longing GJ. Yeah, it's, you know, you're at real, you're in a range, right? It's not going to make sense to long this in such a tight range. If this, that's why I was hoping news gave us a bigger pullback here. The bigger the pullback news gave us, we'd have more room towards the upside. This month, ICT and fair value cap sucks in London. I think every single strategy will struggle in London. It's just because of how we've seen moves happen during London. It's not just because of that, you know. It's not just because ICT strategy. You need to be able to learn to adapt, and the way to adapt is to look for quick moves. Don't be, you know, just be patient. I think patience is the biggest thing in London, is wait for the correct move. 2 to 3 good trades a week will be great, you know. And I think I'm going to start closing quickly in London, like not try hold. Like we had 10 pips on Monday, 10 pips I could have closed and got on with my day, you know, in terms of London, and then trade again in New York. So I think that should be an approach. Are you in the UK? No, I'm not in the UK. Do you believe NY session is better than London session? No, I think London session is a very special session because you can get one move and get on with your day. Yes, every session is going to have slow times and fast times, right? It's how it works. But New York session, the problem with New York is, first of all, it's always full of news. Second of all, it's very erratic. You have upside and downside moves always during New York. Third of all, I think it's a great second session, but you can find a lot of consistency in London if you know how to trade NY. But NY in terms of volume is probably more consistent during the whole year. More profit in NY this month? Yes. My NY this month, you know, thank God, very grateful. 100% win rate in NY this month. So definitely been not bad indeed. Okay, Gold, what are you trying to do here? Show us your hand, Mr. Gold. Show us your hand. 30-minute no bottom wick. Oh, don't show us that hand. This 1 hour close could be very interesting here after that deep retest. Just have to be careful of this zone we're at. It is a risky zone. But no reason we can't squeeze a little bit out of it. NY strafe soon? Yeah, well, I'll have to, if London continues like this, we will do a NY special stream. All right, I will do that for you guys. Can you explain why GJ also moves fast in NY session? I thought Asia and London had the big move. No, it's mainly London. Asian normally has range. You know, what did I say? Why is my English bad? Yeah, boy. NY trade. Yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. What's the best time for London and what's the best time for NY? I think that's a self-explanatory question. The best time for NY is NY session and the best time for London is London session. Oh, you mean time of year? Well, it depends. It's not every year. It's cyclical. Watch. At some time, New York will slow down. And then everyone will be like, oh, it's London is great, you know? Yeah, here's this move, right? Not trusting. Thank you very much. Would you consider writing in Discord when you see a good possibility during US because you're not streaming at that time? I do that already, but I do it in my exclusive group because we're discussing it actively. It's an active discussion. That's why I have that there, so we can actively discuss that. That's what that is for. I also send in my plans, so everyone's planned and ready to look at what we have going on in this session, you know? How much percent have you done this week? 2%. Nothing crazy. How much cost is it to be in your group? $1.8 per day. $1.8 per day. $50 a month, $1.8 per day. And it opened tomorrow. We will open spots tomorrow. So be sure to keep an eye on the website. What months does London typically have volume? Most months. February, March, April being the main. That's when the markets mainly have volume, you know. It's not like our pair does not have volume. It's just the session. Every time we show up to the session, we have some sort of BS happening. But the pair has volume here. Are you playing NFT games? No, no time for that. 4 minutes for this 15 to close. Let's see if this 15 can close above here. I dropped trading London in quarter 4. It screws me too much. Yeah, I've heard that. That's definitely it is. Yeah, you know, it is not something that's. I heard people do that actually. I have heard of people do that, and I'm looking into that because I noticed my slowest months are quarter 4 in London. It was the same last year as well, so maybe quarter 4, I can you know, switch more to NY. We'll have a look at that. Going in the future here, of course. So, in the end, looks like wick fill on GJ. Yes. Or it's just gonna crab in the range, right? Can you please tell me what you offer in your group? I mean, copy trading or any kind of teaching. I pay 250 a month, but I'm not happy there. Yeah, bro, your 250 a month is crazy. You get a lot, man. All the details is on the website. I recommend you watch the video. It explains everything. You get access to the Zoom calls, weekly webinars. You get access to my New York live chat. You get access to weekly live session. You get access to all my exclusive content. All of this stuff, basically how I trade from part 1, all in order. You can chat with Mackenzie as well in here. Yeah, you know, it's Are we going to take a trade today live? I hope so. You know, I wouldn't mind taking a trade today live. Hey Ari, I like your strategies. Quite similar to Raja Banks, except he trades on 30-minute time frame. Love both of you guys. Thank you, appreciate you. Yeah, price action traders will have similarities indeed. Is the membership par? What's par? Thanks a lot, mate. I'll think to join soon. Yeah, man. If you're paying 250, just make sure 250 is a lot, man, for what you get. You know, maybe I don't know what, but you know, yo, 250. Like, come on, look at, and people still complain that how much I charge is expensive. You know, like 250 people are charging out there. Too much, man. I expect a massage at 250 a month. Yeah, like 250 a month, man. Damn. It would only be 250 a month if you had to offer more than just trading. It would be like a whole system you have to going on. New York, Asian. Is the membership permanent? No, you can cancel it anytime you want, man. You can come join for a month. You don't like it, leave. It's up to you. It's totally flexible. That's the beauty of it, you know? Like, you pay more for coffee in a day. That's what I like. This is such a huge opportunity, you know? And I get to create a really nice community. I mean, you can see the guys inside there. We're all chill, man. It's not hectic. It's not, no one's like super lost. No one doesn't know how to get their way around or ignored. You know? Gold closing above? No, it didn't close above. It didn't close above that daily support. We need to close above the daily. I think the hour won't be a bad option here, the hourly close. You didn't mention Pip Labs? Yeah, that of course, but that's for you guys OGs who get that. You're the OGs who get that. New will get trials because this is the plan. Still planning on opening tomorrow? Yes, it will open tomorrow. Be sure to check the website. It will. I'll wait for the hourly close. Yes, I'm thinking the same. You want to short GJ today? That's your bias? I think if we start breaking structure, there could be some opportunities. Any resistance formed below here, I might give it a shot as well. For a small retracement, try get back to 500 quick. I mean, that's 26 pips, man. You know, we're not playing. This is brilliant range, you know. Actually, the short range is bigger than the long range, right? From here up to here was only 11 pips, but this range we have here, this is to 500 is 20, and you can use this as a watch zone. So I don't think it's such a bad idea if we can create resistance below. Okay, for the 250, there are signals for gold strategies a few times a week and webinars roughly for 4 or 5. So we have Zoom calls every single week. I'm not comparing, but I'll just tell you. We have Zoom calls every single week. All the details are on the website. We have Zoom call every single day, live session. And then we have live NY chat as well, right? And it's like active analysis here. We discuss positions together, right? The plans are sent, we discuss the plans and take trades based accordingly onto it. You can see if this shit will fix itself. I blame Didier. Didier's chart is too powerful for my thing. Tony is saying, guys, so much quality in here, trust me. Yeah, so if they want to join, they want to join. I don't want to sell someone something. That's the number one thing. I don't want to sell. I want people to buy if they want to buy, you know, because I don't want someone who thinks they have to be in here. I want people who want to be in here. There's a big difference. And that's the problem we see in this industry is people try sell you stuff. They try convince you you have to buy it. Whereas for me, I don't really need to convince because I know what value is in there, and whoever sees the value, they'll want to be there. And I want people who want to be there because I don't want random people. I want people to be part of a community. It's a lot different approach. You know? You can share to the chat the opinion I shared above. Where's the opinion? Where's your opinion gone? Can't find it. Can you reshare it, please? Oh, I didn't see this. Why is it amazing? This is from Didier. Appreciate you, man. And he said, Harry, I wanted to share this, although it's a small time and not relevant to say I'm consistent. I hope I'll be consistent soon. You know where you should post this? You should post this in the Discord. If it will load in the public, there's a section to post this and motivation and success. But on an account he is using with you, I was minus 20% on the year. The day I subscribed to you in the exclusive groups and when I started to know about price action, this was September 7th. This morning you are flat 0%, all thanks to you and the lovely exclusive. Bro, that's a win, guys. W in the chat for Didier, man. Recovered 20% of his account. I didn't see. That's amazing, man. Congrats, man. That's huge. You should put that in motivation and success. Well done, man. Nice. Look, all YouTube chat's going crazy for you, man. That's amazing, man. Should be proud. You can take the week off, man. No need to ruin your week. Take the week off and just sit and digest that. You know, that's even not a bad idea. Now it's my turn to make 20% right now in a trade. Let's go. All hate, no love. Yeah, this is what I like, guys. You guys are amazing support, you know. Do you think gold will create a 30-minute bottom wick? 9 minutes, it's definitely possible here. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you guys supporting him like that. Shows a lot from you guys. That's really cool. And now what we need is a nice little trade here. So please, Mr. DJ, will you do something? I'm tempted to scalp from the bottom of the range. Who wants to risk it for the biscuit here? Bring out the lobster. Yes, sir. If you like the DJ setups, what kind of stop loss we're looking at? 15 to 18 pips? Yeah, that's probably average, man. Hate a little less, love a little more. Is it your words, Harry? Well, I'll take it, man. Let's see what we can get here, man. We need to bring out the lobster because the lobster, we definitely have a huge stock of lobster that we need to catch because of what's been going on. Can you explain your plan? Well, I'm looking at two things. I'm either going to look at if price at London Open can create support at the bottom of the range here. Could be interesting here on GJ to try play it from the bottom of the range. Or gold, if gold can also close above this daily support zone here, which is now daily resistance, I'll also be interested in gold. That's a pretty simple plan here. We will see. Come on, gold. I want to eat Kobe beef tonight. Yeah, I want. We all want to eat, right? Till we all eat. Need a Wagyu candlestick? Did you ever happen to you where you forgot how to trade and all of a sudden you did something to fix it? It's not that I forgot how to trade, but there's been a time where I trust that what I was doing does not work and I cannot trade. There was a time where suddenly, like, I would have a good month and then the next month would just be crap. And I'd be like, why is it so bad? Was I just lucky last month? And the biggest mistake I made was trying to change my strategy. Where in reality, all I had to do is adjust basically where I'm looking for potential trades and stuff like that. If you had to give your past beginner self any advice, what would it be? Stick to one strategy is the biggest thing I think will get you so far ahead. Right? Stick to one strategy that's proven, that has a track record. You know, I don't think there's many people out there on the internet who can sit here every day live and record everything, track record in front of you. I mean, you can see the nice posts on Instagram of the good trades, but you don't know what happened in the trade. And you try to say, okay, I want to learn how he took that trade. And to learn how he took that trade, you probably have to pay for something. But here you have a full understanding, right? We're very transparent. We have every single trade that I've taken on stream, the live stream goes with it. You can watch exactly why I took the trade, how I was feeling during the trade, what I was thinking during the trade. That gives you a full in-depth view of this strategy, and you can say, is that something that makes sense to me and I would like to learn more about. Minus 10%, but right track as well. Most of my loss because of FOMO. Amazing. As long as you identify that, can be fixed. Do you use web-based? Yes, I use it on browser. Algo is expecting fake out from here. I'm sorry, I have been posting my trades. Where is it, man? I can't see. just post it in chat, not DM. Sometimes when you post it to DM, it doesn't come. Just do it as a at everyone message, AD, so I can have a look. If it's in Discord, then my Discord has been lagging, bro. So if you could just send it in here, would be a lot better in the Zoom chat. Oh, it's okay. It's okay that you haven't. No, don't worry about it. Mr. GJ. When you're free, can you explain the optimal entry for thunderstorm? Before you take the thunderstorm, you need to understand setup 1 and setup 3, right? So go check my setup guide here and check out setup number 1 and setup number 3. Setup number 1, right, is going to be a close above the range, and setup number 3 is going to be that support candle form. A thunderstorm is a setup number 1 on the 15, but a setup number 3 on the 5 minute. So you're looking for a 5-minute pullback like this, but imagine this was on the 5 and then you take it breaking the high. EU possible push. I think EU is really, yeah, EU is at a possible push. Push has already happened, so need to be very careful at the top of the range here. Kind of similar to GJ. Not buying GJ? Potentially, but I need a support to be formed here at the bottom of the range. Then I can potentially look at it. If not, then no. No support, no buy, right? If we close above that level on gold, till what level will you buy till? Max TP 1973 800 is my max TP. But based on the move we've been seeing in London, I'm happy to close at like a quick scalp 1-to-1. We'll see what we get. If it's a single candle push, then I'll take it as a scalp. If it pushes nice and slow, then I actually don't want it to push slow. I want it to push as fast as possible. Quick 100 pip push. That'll be fine. But let's see how this 1 hour close. Needs to close above here. 2 minutes it has. So 2 minutes needs to do some business in 2 minutes here. I'm thinking yesterday pushed CPI so much, all prices, things might get rangy. Yeah, I do agree that things could get rangy, but we have broken out of the range. Normally, if CPI is going to remain in the range, then it will. Since we've broken out, the 1 hour's created support. This is why I think there's no reason we can't get a little bit of a push here. GJ setup number 4 on 5 minute closing back in the range, huh? That could be interesting. Gold not closing above though. not closing above 26 seconds. Still could do it. Still could do it. I mean, we still do have the 1 hour closing bullish, so that is definitely gonna be a 4-hour trade here. So we could potentially use the 5-minute, because the 1 hour is not going against us. So there's no reason we can't scale in on 5-minute. Let's see what GJ is doing. So gold didn't close above. GJ closed nicely bullish here as well. Seeing a nice bottom wick here. Yeah, this range is tough. I mean, see if we can get a deeper retrace, because 5 minutes kind of trending bearish here. We do have a 15-minute support here at the bottom of the range. We have tested the bottom of the range as well, but we have closed below this resistance as well. I don't know if this is a valuable trade enough here for me. Break of this high. 12 pips to here max. Could expect London volume to come in though. See if we can get a deeper bottom wick. We are fighting a 1 hour time frame here. See what it does here. Maybe a 1 minute candle closing above this resistance. I could try a small scalp here. What's our stop loss? 10 pip stop. Wonder if I want to force this scalp. Could be interesting though. One to one basically. Need a top wick for GJ? Yeah, it's still in that 1 minute range. Do you think Wednesdays are most unfavorable conditions? It's my worst days? No, Wednesdays are pretty good for me. Midweek, normally volume's pretty high at Wednesday because it's midweek. Everyone's trading at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I think Wednesday is a pretty good day, to be honest. Oh, this is like... Don't do it. I'm speaking out aloud here. I'm speaking out aloud. I mean, you know, there's definitely scalp opportunities here. You know, I'm just, because that's the only thing we can be doing right now during London is looking for quick scalps here and there. So I'm just populating potential scalps here and there, you know. That's why potentially if a 1 minute close above here, 15 minute close support, 5 minute will be breaking the high. You could have possibility for upside. Will also be potentially here a 5 minute thunderstorm as well. At least get you back to this high, quick scalp, 11 pips, but otherwise if it rejects this zone, that's why we don't enter yet. No chance? Yeah, no chance if it continues pushing down here. I'm happy to try it half risk here. But unless the setup comes, then yeah, you know, if this is going to continue pushing down like this, if this creates a resistance here, then we're kind of forming, if this closes below and pushes a bit more, now we know the 5 minutes trending down. So then we don't really want to fight that trend. Then we can be looking for opportunities with resistance created below the range to continue down. But we're trying to play inside of this range. That's what we're trying to do. Gold is also still ranging. Wonder if we will get some sort of volume here. See, it's trying to do this change of structure now. You see what it's trying to do? It's still respecting 15 lows, making a bottom wick here. So watch this 1 minute close here. Gold just pushed. It's trying. It's still respecting that level. 8 minutes for the candle to close. This candle closes in 3 minutes, this 5 minute. This 5 minute could be interesting on gold here as well. $19.67, 14. 14. 67, 14. Nah, man, just run it max here. 1969, 667. Tight stop. If it breaks out, you expect a breakout. If it fakes out, you just might as well close the trade immediately, you know. GJ is creating structure below 4-hour support. Isn't that a sign of change of structure already? Yes, it can be seen as that. It's kind of trying to chop here. That's why I'm populating, but it's creating structure, but it's reacting. So if the 5 minute was to close back above 4-hour support, you could see that come as the push. But as long as, that's why I'm not, remember I was looking at the 1 minute, I'm not entering till we get back above there. I'm using that as my structural point here and trying to play the bottom of the range. This is pure range trading type style here. But again, and if we keep respecting that, there's no entry for us. So that's what we would expect, the candle to flip close above, and then we would have a potential entry, right? Just curious, brother, do you like running? Not too much, to be honest. Not really. I don't mind it, but I don't run anymore. As soon as I started gym, I stopped running because it just doesn't help for recovery and muscle growth and stuff like that. Oh, now we're crabbing a bit, huh? Yes, even gold is trying its hardest here. Harry, can you give me the exact coordinates of your house? Gbpjpy YOURSELF. That is the exact coordinates of my house. Just joking, man. Don't take it personally. Don't cry. Are you a scalper? Yeah, I would consider myself a scalper. DJ, give us something. Let's see what we can get here. See if we can get cells or something. Wagyu counter still coming. Have you ever considered your greatest achievement since you started trading? What have you considered my greatest achievement? I think greatest achievement was 5-figure month. That was the greatest achievement. Do you give trade? Yes, if there's a trade gonna come, we're gonna take it, guys. You know the drill. Found me? What is this, a picture of a camel or something? Oh yeah, he found me. Look at this fake out here. This could get interesting. Okay. So watch this 5-minute close here. Damn. Yo, slow down, DJ. Slow down, slow down. Wait, wait, wait. That's interesting 1-minute close here as well. Wait for this 5. See if it closes above or not. If it closes above, I'll be interested in a small scalp here. If it doesn't close above the 4 hour, then I'm not interested. No, thank you. So 23 seconds. Has to do it now. Ten seconds. Come on, GJ. Pump up. Pump it, pump it. Not that way, this way. Okay, did not close above. This is why we wait for closes. This is, yeah, so we didn't close above 4 hour resistance here. I mean, support. So it's showing signs of rejection here. This 5 minute looked very promising, closing back inside the range here. But now with the 15 not closing back inside the range, the 30 minute needs 15 minutes to close here. Fake out in 1 minute, yeah, exactly. So probably a no-go here. And for gold, it's still trying gold. Gold is really trying its best here. 15 again, closing choppy here. The thing with gold is something's gonna happen now on gold. Gold is either gonna do a quick rip up here or it's just gonna melt from the zone. Whenever you see it contract and start to range and everything gets tighter, you normally see this stuff. Give me a sec, I'll be back. I'll probably wait for this 30-minute close. If nothing happens in this 30-minute close, then I'll probably call it. So we'll wait for this 30 on gold. We'll wait for this 30 on GJ. And if nothing happens, then we'll call it. Where's my drawings gone? How did you know you are now beginning to get this trade of a thing? And how did you react? Did you study more? How did you decide onto what is working until you mastered it? You have to backtest it. So you backtest a strategy first, right? You collect data on that strategy, make sure it works in your backtesting, make sure you have rules that you can follow, and then you try that in the live markets. And you need to note down that, are you following your rules? Is there something that's not working? Are you taking emotional trades? And the hardest battle is the emotional battle, not following rules. I mean, trading is easy. It's pattern recognition. This is something you do as a kid. As a kid, you recognize patterns. You know, this is what we learn as kids. But the hard thing is controlling emotion, managing all of these things, you know, combined together is extremely hard. Gold is about to pop. Yeah, if something closes above here, I think it will explode a little bit here. I explained to my girlfriend, she was complaining I don't have lamb yet. The trading part isn't the most difficult, it's the psychology. That's the most difficult to master. Yeah, exactly. And also, what's the person you have to become psychologically to be a person who's a millionaire? It's not about making a million, it's the person you have to become to make a million, right? It's about the person you have to become to make 500. The person you have to become to make, 600, whatever it may be. What do I need to see in gold in order to sell gold? It's pretty hard to sell such a bullish trend just yet. I'd probably need to see at least a 4-hour resistance being created. As soon as I see a 4-hour resistance being created, then I can look at potential opportunities to sell gold. Otherwise, not really interested. Have you read Atomic Habits? Because what you just said, the person needs to become to achieve the goals, is from that book. No, I have not read it myself, but I do know the book. I do know the book. Does my strategy work on Bitcoin? Yes. How good is no volume? Gets me hot and sweaty. I'll wait till this 30 close max and then we'll see. Maybe we get something. Whoa, here it is. Damn, did you see that? I switched time frame and it broke through. I knew that this would come once you see the volume break. Give it a sec, guys. Give it a sec. Wait for the 5. Wait for the 5. Be patient. If it goes, it goes. Nothing you can do. Don't FOMO. Don't FOMO right now. If it goes, it goes. You can't do anything. Give it a minute here. Potentially break of this 5-minute high, especially if it opens. We need bottom wick though. We need bottom wick. Let's see. No bottom wick, man. This has not broke my high on my broker. My broker looks drastically different than this. Be careful here, guys. Be careful. Be careful. Need a bottom wick. Has to follow my rules here. Damn, this is if this is gonna do this to us, it's a little bit painful, huh? To wait all this time. We could look to scalp the 1 minute if this volume is gonna come in heavy. Yeah, it looks different on my broker as well. Five-minute trying to make a bottom wick here. With this much momentum, breaking the 1 minute high could be an option here, but you can run stops very small below just the 1 minute lows here. Like a 5 pip stop. Wait for a retest. You might not get the retest. We'll have to see how this populates here. If it wants to make a bottom wick or not. 15-minute close in 3 minutes. We'll see this 15 close as well. It looks different on my broker. Let's see another broker if it looks the same or not. Yeah, this looks more like my broker. Yeah, this looks more like my broker. So yeah, we'll watch this 1 minute zone here. If something can close above here, I might take a 1 minute scalp here. If not, then we wait for the 15. So we do have a bottom wick now. So if something closes above here on a 1 minute, could be okay. Fast buy, yeah, it would be more of a 1 minute scalp type thing. GJ is so wild. What's GJ doing? Yeah, it's dumping down. See if it can just hold off till this 15-minute close, 2 minutes. Yeah, might take this on the flip here to fill the wick. Let's see how this 15-minute closes here. If we can open with a nice bottom wick here, this could be a nice opportunity to take this on the flip. Need a bottom wick here. Need a bottom wick. Yeah, if this reflips, if this re-breaks its high, I'll be interested here. If it re-breaks its high. Stop loss will go back inside the range here. Quick scalp though, like 14 pip stop. 15 pip target. If it re-breaks its high. Still hasn't broke it on my broker. Okay, I got triggered there. I'm in. Rebroke its high in this trade now. Stop loss gonna be back in the range. Looking for a quick scalp here. See what we can get. We'll manage based on a push here. We're just watching 1 minute here. We'll manage based on this 1 minute candles here. It just needs to respect this 1 minute range here. It needs to respect the 1 minute range. Jeez. Let's see how this closes here. See how this 5 minute closes here? Will be important to see. Need a bit of volume here to continue us. Just a little bit of volume. Just a quick push. Otherwise we're stuck in this range. That's the problem. If this 5 minute closes bearish here and we get no bottom wick and it flips up and comes to entry, I'll probably just close at that no bottom wick scenario. Let's see. Nipple on 5 minute. Yeah, it's not the most trustworthy bottom wick here. What's GJ doing? Oh, damn, GJ. Why we have to get in gold when GJ is doing this shit? $171.54 hour level. Yeah, let's see if we can bounce off this level here. Where's that 4-hour level, man? Nasty little pullback here. Riding this GJ short. Everyone's in GJ short. Everyone left gold. Who took GJ shorts here? On 15-minute close, too much of a push. Yeah, I think you'll have to run massive stops here, man. 31 pip stops. Bit big. Bit big stops on GJ to run it. We closed below 4-hour support on what, Didima? On GJ, you mean? that rejection there. Which 4-hour support are you talking about? $442, I don't see that. Oh, this one back here, this tiny one here. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we retested it as well just now. Look at that. Yeah, I didn't see that. Did not see that. Small one though. Your entry confused me, bro. I was expecting a breakout here, break of 15 high, you know, basically what we've been waiting for, break of 15-minute high, try to get back up into this 1-hour resistance here. That's what I was looking for. Just trying to use volume. We haven't seen volume come in all session, and I was really hoping that we could get a quick continuation, 10 pips and be out. But seems like it's not really ready for that yet. Stop loss too tight. It is a little tight, but I think I would rather be out. I'm in on 1% risk on this trade, so it's not really a big deal. But we'll see what we can do. But it is a bit tight, yeah. I mean, you could run stops below here, something like this. But I'm keeping mine just below this little support here, back inside the range, because I don't want anything closing back inside the range. If we're going to continue up, we should respect this range here. Should be able to respect this range. What is my entry on the broker? $2.4. Yeah, I'm broke on this broker. For some reason it shows the entry much higher, but my entry is 2.4 on my broker here. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. $69.5 stop loss. Damn, 69.5. Yeah, that's probably a safer stop. It's struggling at this zone here right now. I can't believe how much times we're getting stuck in low volume here. It's so shitty, man. It's so boring. Problem, I have a meeting I have to be at 1:30, man. And it's already 12:46. GJ about to bleed? Yeah, this 5-minute could be interesting here, this 5-minute close. Are we entering GJ for sell? Yeah, it looks interesting here. It looks interesting. 32 seconds. 15-minute closing bearish here. Let's see, did I get stopped? Check my... Not yet. Let me see. I'm looking at GJ on my phone here. Let me see at gold. Not yet. Very close though. Very close though. 2 pips. Probably will get stopped on this. GJ didn't close below here as well. Did you close the gold trade? No, it still hasn't hit my SL. I'm still in. If this flips below the 5-minute range, I think yeah, that's a safer one, but I'm holding the same stops here. See if this 15 can flip here. If this comes back to entry, I'm getting out of this trade. I don't trust it. I'll wait for something closing above. Ugh. This is the exact same trade I took yesterday in New York. Played out. Basically gave that profit back. Why did you enter? 15-minute closing above the range. I was trying to catch some volume here. We've been seeing price has been ranging all London trying to break out of this zone. And finally we broke out. And I was hoping I could get a quick scalp here if London volume was supposed to continue. But it seems like we're pulling back and it's starting to slow down again. But as long as we're creating this structure, I think we're still okay here. As long as we're holding this structure here, we should be fine. What's GJ doing? Do you have a second? Yeah, what's up, man? Oh. Yeah, sure, man. So, I'm guessing you took a long here. Do you know where your next levels are? Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, I would look to probably at this 15-minute resistance, your next stop, right? Kind of just tap that right now. You can now look to, yeah, 1 minute candle closing in 35 seconds here. You can look to, if it breaks the low or re-breaks its own low right now, you can look to secure some, at least half, and then leave the rest. This no bottom wick. Yeah, you do the 1 minute squeeze method here, you know? I think that would be the best. Or you just let this rock let it create structure here towards the upside. You know? Yeah, or watch this 1 minute close here in 7 seconds. If it closed like this, then close half and then leave the rest. I think that would also be a good idea. If it closed back in the range, then same management. Anything breaking this low here, yeah, anything breaking this low, you can close half. All good, man. Five closed above? No, not really. It's trying its best here. We need this 15 to close bullish. This one might take me out if it pops down now. GJ is also starting to struggle now to push down. If 1 hour close above daily resistance makes sense to hold, yeah, could do. Harry, your meeting? Yeah, I guess it will have to wait here, man. It will have to wait. I'll just rush off after. It's not a big deal. I'll rush off after. Oh, don't reject last minute. Close nice strong bullish here. You plan to close a B if it gets back to entry? Yes, because I have to rush off. I'll probably just get out. But we'll see. We'll see. If it just pushes past our entry, then we can look to see what's happening. Hi, I just want to tell you that I'm really grateful to have a trader like you streaming London session. I'm checking every day your YouTube videos. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Glad that you can be part of this. London session has been quite tricky these days, but you know, we're trying to manage through it here. Trying to manage through it as best we can. Greetings from Nairobi. Welcome, welcome. Not much of a quick scalp? Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it. Nice. If you saw price move in your direction but you can't be on the charts, will you let it run? Yeah, if I just wanted SLTP type move, then yeah, I would leave it to do that. Super slow here, man. Super slow. This music keeping you sane? It's just gonna range till news. Yeah, hopefully it comes back up and taps somewhere around here. 30-minute is not looking the best though, I must say. 1 hour has closed above. Music keeping you sane. Gold will fly above 2000 today. Well, yeah, let it just do some business right now. Patience for a position, patience in a position, 24-hour stream. No, I don't think stop loss is big enough to run 24 hours. If wider stops, potentially, yeah, it'll be a very long trade. What do you think about GJ counter trend sell setup 1 on 30 minute? I'm gonna take it. Just asking if it would be. I'm not gonna take it on 30 minute. Yeah, problem this 500 level. You want to see maybe at least some sort of 15-minute setup 3 would be ideal here. But if it rejects from this level, you'll have a problem. You can see it already starting to be issues around this level. Don't forget about your meeting. I'll ask to postpone it a little bit, don't worry. This is a clean example of what happens when you take a trade and there's just no volume. Like, there's nothing you can do. It's outside of your control. You can't sit here, complain. You can't be upset. There's nothing you can do. This is just outside of your control. Right? And the people who sit there and complain about things that are outside of their control, that's what's going to negatively impact you long term. Because this is nothing I can control. What I can control is an entry, an opportunity, and take it based on that, right? Why are you not looking at GG? I'm stuck in gold, man. Just want to be careful of a bounce off this level right here. Bro, it's your account. You can do whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, that sometimes happens, Mackenzie. You just need to refresh. Every time this flips up, it just has no volume to do anything. Close bearish could be a melting. It's like 40 minutes for that though. Yeah, I think it could pose opportunity here, especially leading into NY. Night, Brian. Take care, man. Just gonna let it run, put a tight SL. Yeah, or you can put your TP like 1 pip above entry so that it just triggers it. Yeah, I'd prefer to see a pullback and then close below. Now this is creating a sort of support, not really a setup number 3. So low volume, wow. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Stuck in this with you as well. Do you start to second guess yourself? This is outside of my control. I can't do anything in this spot here. So I don't second guess it. I'm just like, it's unfortunate that there's no continuation here. GJ below 500 could be an option here. Could be interesting, GJ below 500. I'll add a position on the flip of this 1 hour. No need to add. If volume kicks in, would you look to be or close for the win? I don't trust it, you know, because it's not like NY where we've seen continuous volume. I'll see what it does at around entry here and make a decision. It's just not doing anything here, you know. We'll see here. See, look, ridiculous. Anyone take below 500 break of this low on GJ? It's not really my rules to have 2 trades running. You guys took it? Nice. Waiting for 5 close below. Yeah, 54 seconds. You're on buys in GJ? Damn. You're in? You ripped it where? Just right on the open? What's my TP on GJ? Let's have a look higher time frame here. It's pretty clean, to be honest. It's pretty clean move. We don't really have much levels. I'd say watch. Five-minute, we do have, if you're looking at 5-minute, we have a support here at 366. Otherwise, you're okay basically to tap back down into 187, I would say. I think gold hit my SL here. Yeah, gold, I'm out on gold. Out on gold, all good. Finally out of that. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. We move ahead. We move ahead. Yeah, you need to be careful just ripping it right on the open. No, let it make it stop wick first, right? Where did you take a sell, Maya? That means NY stream? It's all good. It was 1%. It's a risky entry. I'm okay with it. Don't worry about it. We gave it a shot. London is just not ready yet. It's just not ready yet. not ready yet for that. How's your trade going, man? No, we're out of that now, man. Full margin NYSE? Yeah, exactly. Took this sell? Nice. Running profits there. Cheers, Mackenzie. What about your GJ sells, Mackenzie? Just waking up, how much of the stream you miss? Oh, it's been a while, man. 5-minute close bullish here. You need to break the low for it to be a thunderstorm. So now let's talk about the NY stream. Maybe, possibly we could do it. Gotta catch your train. Cheers, man. Take care. This thunder could be an option here. Got out 20 pips profit. Well done, mate. Nice one. Call it a day. No win November. Well, 100% win. I have 100% win rate in NY. London has been 50% win rate. London has been 50%. It's all good though. Moment of silence for those who lost NNN. Why is London messing at the moment? It's just we're seeing inconsistency in volume, you know. It's something unfortunate, you know. Any other time this would have played out. You saw it trying many times here. You know, it tried its best to get out here, but it's not ready. We're just not seeing continuation during London. I wouldn't be surprised to see this play out later though. Did you get a chance to get out or SL? SL, man. Took the hit. I didn't have enough time to manage, man. It didn't come to entry. I would have had to perfectly time this wick here to consider getting out. But then I didn't want to close early and then this just rockets, you know, and then you wait all of this time and you close minus 2 pips. Why you live stream London? I'm a London trader. That is my session. My session is London session to trade. So I'm gonna continue trading. Yes, it's a slow time now, but that doesn't mean anything long term. You know, long term. I know the results of how I can trade during London long term. It's all here, right? You can see the results of how it is long term. Totally fine. Let's connect signatures for the NY stream 1 time per week. Yeah, we'll probably do it. Today there's a lot of news in NY stream, so it's not going to be, it's more of a quicker session, so we will see. I'll sleep after this stress, lol. Yeah, exactly. A lot of waiting. How can we get that spreadsheet? It's for free in my Discord channel. If you join the Discord channel, you get it for free. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here. Nothing's really happening. You know, GJ pushed down. If I was to find an entry here on GJ, I don't see... Maybe this 15-minute close below the range here has a wick fill, but I was stuck in gold, which is really unfortunate here. Really unfortunate to be stuck in gold. I think that would have potentially been an entry here. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, can't control something that's outside of my control. For me, it is, it's definitely fine, right? Because we have had, you know, New York has been pretty blessed. I can put up, you've seen the New York trades in the group. But London is still trying to beat us here. But we shall not be beat. We should not be beat. And yeah, how can one join your Discord? In the description, you can find the link to the free Discord. If someone adds you, it's not me, right? Be careful of scammers and stuff like that. But yeah, no worries, guys. We move on. Ready for a new day tomorrow. And pick it back up in New York, you know. Grab some lobsters in New York. That's how it works. And we'll do it like that. So... with that being said, guys, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Appreciate it.